Guys, welcome back towards Illuminator11 and welcome to this reading. As we start this new week, we are going to be checking in with the energy, divine masculine and divine feminine. So we've got here the modern oracle, the sacred traveler deck, the angel guide by Kyle Gray, and also twin flame love messages. So thank you, angels. What is going on with the energy, divine masculine and divine feminine, as we start this new week, starting with the divine masculine? So we've got that one, and then for the divine feminine we've got these two here. Okay, and then thank you, angels. What else is coming through divine masculine and divine feminine? What is coming through divine masculine, starting with the divine masculine and then divine feminine here? And we're also going to get a card for the journey, that one there. And then what else? What do we need to know? Messages from the angels. What do we need to know for the counterparts? What is coming through? Thank you, angels. Starting with the divine masculine and then the divine feminine. And we'll get a message as well for the journey. Okay, and then to finish off, we're going to bring in some messages from your divine masculine. What are they wanting to say? So we've got a couple of cards there and a couple of cards there. Right, okay. So let's see what's coming through, starting with the journey. So the cards that have come out. So we've got here desert passage, and the message is there is a divine plan, or trust there is a divine plan. So beautiful message. So when it comes to your journey, the message is to trust that there is a divine plan. Everything is working out as it is meant to, and you are moving forward towards where you're meant to be, being guided. Your divine masculine is also being guided, for them to find their way, so there is a divine plan. It's about you trusting, in the guidance that you're receiving, trusting in where you're being led. So powerful card to come through for the journey. And, and that's what you always have to remember. You may want things to happen a certain way. You may be in that place where you're thinking, nothing is going on my journey. But the message is there is a divine plan. It's all happening according to the divine will. It's all happening, as part of the divine plan. So you've got to trust in that. And you have to let go and just trust that where you are is exactly where you're meant to be. And everything is working out as it is meant to. And then we also have, look at that, sacred plan. So when it comes to your journey, you are being shown that there is a sacred plan, there is a divine plan, and it's really about letting go. It's really about surrendering when it comes to this journey, really getting into that place where you live your life. You're no longer worrying about it. You just give it to God, because it's a journey that comes from the divine, and there is a sacred plan. The trust there is a divine plan, and it is all working out as it is meant to. So really powerful message for the journey. And then moving on to you, the divine feminine. So the cards that have come out for you. So we've got here study, and it says analyze, study or focus, analyze, check the fine print. And what I feel with this card is that you're being reminded that, during this time where you are not yet with your divine masculine, this is a time for you to focus on the things that you need to do in your own life. As you trust the divine plan, as you trust that love will come in at the right time, you focus on the things that you're doing in your own life, the things that you're working on. That can be studying something, that can be working on your mission, or learning a new course, or, something that is going to help you with what you truly came here to do, or with your next career, things that you are wanting to do in your life. This is the time for you to be focusing on that. I feel that's what you're being shown. This is the time for you to really take your focus away from what's going on with your divine masculine, or even worrying about the journey or when it's going to happen and all those things, and really put your focus on yourself, focus on growing within yourself, growing on your own path, growing when it comes to your spiritual path, learning things that you need to learn, really moving forward in that. So that's what's coming through here. To really sort of see what you need to work on, what you need to be focusing on in your own life and doing in your own life, and do that. That's what's coming through. The other card that came out for you, the Divine Feminine, we've got the Contracts, Commitment, Marriage card. So this is also a beautiful card to come out. And what I feel with this is that, you may be in a marriage as well right now, something that you are needing to come out of, and you are in this place where, you may be working through, coming out of that, or of that marriage contract, or, and, you may be needing to check the fine print with the changes that are happening in relation to that, really analyzing all the details in relation to that. That can be a message for you as well. And also, it may be about looking into how you can change things for yourself, what you can do for yourself, and really sort of getting the guidance and support and sort of professional advice that you need in relation to that, to come out of a certain situation. So it can be to do with that. So it may be things that you need to look at in detail in relation to that, or speak to other people, in relation to that. But this is also showing you that, the dreams that you have of that marriage, of that commitment, of that coming together, they are going to come in, because it's all, you're being asked to trust the divine plan. Things are going to work out at the right time for you. So you got to, know that. I feel that the message is, you got to know that it will come in for you. The time will come for that commitment to come in as well for you. But for now, it's for you to focus on the things that you're doing in your own life. Focus on the things that you need to learn, or that you're wanting to learn, or being guided to learn. Things that you're doing for your own mission. Know that this is going to come in your future, but for now, focus on what you need to do in your own life. That's what I feel you are being shown. And that is to do with your own spiritual growth. Focus on the things that will help you to grow spiritually. That can be your daily practices, that things that you do, or in your day-to-day life, to help you to stay, focused on your spiritual path and your own growth, things that you're learning as well on your own path, and going within, and all those things that you do for your own spiritual growth. That's what you're being asked to focus on at this time, knowing that the commitment that you desire will come in your future. But right now, it's all about your spiritual growth and moving forward with the things that you're doing in your own life. It's all part of this divine plan. That's why you're being asked to trust there is a divine plan. And I always say this, there are things that you're meant to do before you come into that union, or that commitment, that love relationship. And this is the time for you to be doing that. That's what this message is, to focus on your spiritual growth, those things that you need to do, before you come into that union. It's time for you to do that. And then the glass card that came out for you is the Journey by Moonlight, Believe in Magic. So Divine Feminine, you're being guided to believe in magic, that, magical things are going to happen on your journey. Miracles coming in ways that you never even expected. Things shifting in a powerful way, where for now there may not be anything happening with your person, but then you will have that commitment in the future. So believe in magic. That's what I feel you're being shown here. But this is not just to do with your journey. This is also, other areas of your life, things that you're working on, abundance opening up for you. You got to believe in the magic. Believe that the universe has got your back, bringing in, the things that you are desiring. So that's the messages for the Divine Feminine. And then for the Divine Masculine, so the cards that have come out for them. So we've got here endings, completion, finished. So it's a powerful card to come through. And what you are being shown here is that, there are things that are ending in their life. This is also about coming to the end of a cycle, really sort of changing things in their life. This can be karmic endings. These can be things that they've known that they need to change in their life, that they have been holding on to, certain habits, even addictions, for example, things that they have been wanting to release. And now they are releasing that. It's like they are finishing with those things. I'm getting the energy of walking away from what no longer serves them, the energy of, completing cycles as well in their life so that they can then be able to move forward. This is coming in. They're moving forward. A completion is coming in to bring in a new beginning for the divine masculine. That's what I feel you are being shown here. And they are going through this time where this is happening, and that they are moving forward in relation to this. The other card that came out for them is happiness, joy, celebration. And what I feel is what you're being shown here is that, when it comes to the future, that's what I was really getting for you. This is the future of what's coming, that commitment, that marriage, and for those who may be wanting that coming in for you, for them, what's also coming is that happiness and that joy. They've been in a situation where they've not been feeling happy or joyful in their life, and as they complete this cycle or end this tough cycle, there's a new cycle coming in that's going to bring them more happiness and joy in their life. A new beginning that they've been praying for and wanting for themselves. And that's going to bring in more of that joy and a celebration as well, and where they move forward to where they're meant to be, it's going to bring in that celebration with you as well, their divine feminine. Also, that happiness as well, that they've come out of a situation that had not been fulfilling, that they've not been feeling happy in, and they're going to be more happy in their life. They're going to be celebrating the fact that they're starting something new. But also remember, when something ends, they don't just rush into the next thing. These things take time. So I feel what you're being shown here is that it's about continuing to be patient and understanding that there is a divine plan and trusting the divine plan. They may be ending a cycle. It may take a bit of time for them to then come forward to you, but when they do come forward, when they feel that they're ready, there will be that celebration. The other cards that came out for them is transformation. So they're going through this transformation. This is that energy of ending a cycle and rising like that phoenix, rising from the ashes. That's what you're being shown here. And that's going to bring them more of that joy and happiness in their life. A fresh new way of living emerges. So they are in this place where they're opening up to this fresh new way of living. It's like they are that phoenix that is rising, to really step into the life that they're truly here to live, to really move more into that happiness and joy, going through that time of rebirth, moving towards a new beginning as well, and a new way of living is coming up for them. So powerful cards to come through. And then what we have for them is guardian angel. So beautiful card to come out. So, you're being shown as well here that their guardian angel is there with them every step of the way, helping them. They're not doing their life alone. Everything, that's why there's the message to trust the divine plan. They also came here into this lifetime with a plan, or their soul has like a journey that it's walking, and they had to experience all those things that they're experiencing right now. They had to go through that situation, the karmic situation, to be with that person, to learn what they need to learn, to be in that job that has been dragging them down or, draining all their energy, to learn what they need to learn. And every step of the way, even if it's things that, you've not understood in your own life, their guardian angel is there with them every step of the way. So that's what you are being shown. They're not doing their life alone. So that's the message coming through, and they're being guided as well, from above. And then they're saying to you here, the healing is almost complete. I just need a little more time to find the courage. So, and it's powerful that this has come out, because that's what I was saying, that, they don't just come out of a situation, for example, and rush into the time with to be with you. It may take a bit of time. And I feel that's what they're saying to you here. I'm ending a cycle. I'm also healing, and the healing is almost complete. I just need a little more time to find the courage. So they are on this journey of working on themselves, gaining the courage that they need to gain so that they can then be with you. That's what they are saying to you as well. And then they're also saying, I don't know what to do at the moment, so they are still figuring things out. That's what they're showing you. So, if they come out of a divorce, for example, and they don't come straight to you, they're still figuring things out for themselves. They're still working through things that they need to work through. And they're saying, I don't know what to do at the moment. I'm still figuring things out. So it's about being patient and trusting them to come in at the right time. That's the big message that is really coming through here. And then they're also saying to you as well here, I may act fine, but this is not my truth. So, if you've seen them acting fine, or you've seen their social media and you think that, oh, their life is going well, they're happy where they are, they're saying to you, this is not my truth. I put on a front, I just kind of wear that mask and just get on with things, but this is not my truth. So they want you to know that this is not their truth. And to finish off, they're saying to you, I'm coming back for you, baby. So no matter how long it may take, no matter what the situation looks like at this time, you're the one that they want to be with. And they're completing a cycle so that they can come to you. And that's going to bring them all that happiness and joy, and you as well. But, they want you to know that I am transforming, moving into this new way of living, going through a rebirth, stepping into who I truly am. And I am coming back for you, baby. I am finding the courage. I still need the time to find the courage to come forward, and it will be at the right time, but know that I'm coming back for you. So that's what they're wanting you to know. So focus on what you need to do in your own life, your spiritual growth, the things that you're working on, studying, and trust in the divine plan. There is a divine plan, a sacred plan when it comes to your journey, and it is all exactly as it is meant to be. You're exactly where you're meant to be. They're exactly where they're meant to be. And it's all moving in the way that it is meant to, in the time that it is meant to. So trust there is a divine plan. I hope you have an amazing day. Sending you so much love.